Hey guys, good evening, good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. So today I'm making a video that it's a very difficult one. Yeah, I've tried to put it off since last year, been putting it off, but finally, I finally summoned up the courage to bring this to you today. And this is about me. I'm talking about me today. I know a lot of you are going to be surprised. Some who are in my personal life already know this, but I've just taken my time to chew it, to mull over it, to pray over it, and to make sure that this is what is best for me, or this is the right thing for me to do at this stage in my life. Yeah. So as the title says, you already know I'm talking about my marriage of over 20 years. It's over. My marriage has ended. And I'm not saying this with any shame. I'm not saying it with pride either. It is what it is. So, okay, I said it. That is the summary of it. I'm just going to try not to make this very long because this is about me. And I realize that a lot of people are going to, be surprised. People will react. People will talk about it. It will probably trend. I do talk about other people. So, yeah, if they talk about me, it just is something that comes along with the territory of being a public figure or someone that is known. The decision to leave a marriage is not something that is ever easy. It's not. But at the end of the day, because for Nigerian women especially, we were cultured and socialized and prepared for marriage. I always focus on the health of the relationship rather than longevity. In our community, you see a lot of people saying, I've been married for 40 years, I've been married for 30 years, I've been married for 25 years. And I know that marriage is not a bed of roses. It's not, I was in it for 20 plus years. And I can tell you we've had our issues over the years. But at a point, you need to decide about, if this is healthy for you and you want to continue in this marriage long term. And this is not to vilify anybody. This is not to speak ill of anybody because when we talk about marriage ending, the first thing that people will ask is that, is it beating you? Is it cheating on you? No, no. I was married to a gentleman. Yeah. And I'm not going to sit down here and make up stories, God forbid. We have children that are adults. So, out of respect for the person and also for our children, I'm just going to not dwell too much on our issues because our issues are issues and they are past now. I mean, for me to get to this point where I've decided to end the marriage is because we couldn't work things out, right? I left the marriage. I was the one that ended it. And it's not because I was married to a monster or I was married to someone that is not a good person. I didn't have in-laws issues. Let me put it that way. My in-laws, I love them and I'm so sorry. I think they are the only people I probably apologize to with this video. My in-laws are Calabar, from Calabar. They are the sweetest, nicest in-laws any woman can ever hope for. And so I know they'll probably see this video. I apologize. I'm so sorry to you all. I'm really sorry, but I have to do what is best for me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being such amazing people. Thank you for not making the journey, for as long as it lasted, even harder for me. And then you guys are, I can't fault anything about my in-laws. My in-laws they are the best. Thank you all so much. Why did I end the marriage? And I'm ending the marriage, or I ended the marriage because it actually ended. Some people in our close circle already know. I ended the marriage because it was not healthy for me. And a time comes in your life where you have to sit down and think, do I want this for the rest of my life? Am I happy with this person? Yes, we usually say that marriage does not make you happy. Yes, nobody can put your own happiness in the hands of another person. It's too much of a responsibility. However, when you are in a situation whereby, things are not working long term and you try to navigate it, you try to see if things can work and it still doesn't work, it can take away from you, whether as a man or as a woman. It can chip on your happiness. It can determine a lot of things. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Beautiful. I will never condemn marriage. When the foundation is wrong, there's very little you can do. You can be two good people. Like I said, my ex-husband, amazing human being, a God-fearing man, a man of God. Okay? He did his best. However, the main issue was the issue of presence. I didn't feel like it was present in the marriage in the whole of the 20 plus years that we were together. And I find myself in a marriage where I didn't feel fulfilled or satisfied like I was in a marriage. I felt like I was married to myself. People say they stay because of the children. Our children are grown. They are adults. They've left home. They are doing their own thing. Are you going to stay because of what people will say? People will say, but nobody's living with you. You know my situation, so you don't know. So it was a very lonely marriage for me. And we did try. We had issues over the years. We tried. But yeah, it's a case of people not having the same vision for their lives or for their marriage or the journey. You know how the Bible says in Amos 3:3 that two cannot work together except they agree? Yeah. Fundamentally, we agreed on a lot of things. We have the same values, you know. Yeah. But we didn't agree long term on a lot of things. And it's not because, as I said, he's a bad person. And I don't think I'm a bad person as well. My ex-husband cannot say I'm a bad person. Yes, I might not be the kind of woman that fitted into the life that he wanted or that he wants for himself. But it was just two people going to different directions. So it was just a question of, okay, drifting apart slowly, but we drifted apart so much that there was no room to come back. We couldn't come back together because we opened our eyes 20 years down the line. We've drifted apart so much, like there was no marriage. The marriage was only by name, not by functionality. So I had to ask myself the very, very crucial question: do I want to remain in this situation where you are legally married, but you're emotionally detached from one another? I had a chat with my children, and my children said, "Mom, listen, we know that you two are not happy together. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, when your children are grown and can actually talk to you." So, for instance, before I did the video, I had a chat with my son, and I said, "You know what? We believe so much in accountability on my platform. I haven't told my fans that, I'm no longer with your dad. How do you feel if I do this video?" I was like, "Mom, I don't, it doesn't bother me at all. Do what you have to do if it's going to make you happy." Children grow, they have their own life, they move on. So I don't want to stay in a marriage where we will grow older and older and then resent one another, because that's what usually happens. When you drifted apart so much, a lot of people who are in our age or older can't stand one another. They don't even like each other. They sleep on the same bed, but they are far like people who don't sleep in the same room. I'm very, very big on health over longevity. The health of relationship, the health of the marriage was dead. It was dead. I was lonely. I was isolated. I didn't feel like I had a partner. And as I said, we had drifted apart for so long that coming back was just something I couldn't see a road through it. We've tried over the years. We've had our issues over the years, just like any long-term marriage. People have intervened in the past, but yeah, it's just not working. And I believe it is better to rest. When something dies, sometimes we hold on to things that are dead for so long instead of allowing it to rest. I believe that the marriage died a long time ago. My marriage died a long time ago. I just finally had the courage to rest it. This is just resting it now, to bury it. Say, okay, we can let go. Yeah, let's let go of this now. Okay. I just think we're not the right fit for one another from the beginning. It's foundational issues that we have. Yeah, foundational issues that we have. He's the father of my children, and I will always respect that. We had years together, and that's nothing can change. But at this point, I have to lay this marriage that died, that is dead, I have to lay it to rest. And before you, those of you that are going to carry this and run, I don't have any problem with you running with this, making videos. Like I said, I do make videos about people as well. So yeah, I'm expecting you to make videos. But please, this is not about abuse. This is not about calling police. I didn't drive him from his house. No, there was nothing like this. It was something that was not contentious at all. There was no fight. There was no quarrel. It's two people, or I don't know whether it's two people. Let me speak for myself. I was the one that chose that, okay, you know what? This is not healthy. I don't want to go on. And I moved to my own house. Okay? He has his own house. I didn't take anything from there. I didn't call the police. I didn't drive him out, and I moved out. That was it. So yeah, if you want to go and start making videos and reacting, please do, by all means do, but don't misrepresent anything. It's the healthiest breakup I can think of. Yeah, it's very healthy. There's no drama. The only reason I'm sharing this is because I'm a public figure. You guys know me on this platform, and we are very big on accountability. And so I said, you know what? I gotta tell you guys this. I can't keep, because if I don't share it, nobody's gonna know. You guys will not know. Nobody lives with me. Nobody knows where I am. But we are big on accountability. So yeah, I chose health over longevity. At the end of the day, life is about making choices, and this is the choice I have made for myself. Yeah, thank you so much. I got it out. I got it out. I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't easy. It's easy to talk about other people. Talking about yourself is not easy. Oh. Yes. So yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for your empathy. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. This is my decision. It's my life, and please respect it. Okay. My children understand. They are the most important people to me. I explain to my family, my closest. That's it. Let's move on. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. You can go on about your life now. Bye, guys. Bye.